tonight. We have some exciting action for you guys. Not only in the Xfinity Series, they had their Final Four championship tonight, but after that it'll be the Cup Series. In the booth tonight it is Dirty Nerdy, Mayhem tomorrow, Fluffy Sacks, and we have one of the Xfinity drivers that'll be competing for a championship, Wayne Liquid. Wayne, how you doing, bud?
Not bad. Yourself?
Not too shabby, man. Man, you have a lot of momentum going into tonight's race. You had a good top five finish at Las Vegas. What's your mind at this point going get ready to race at Chicagoland, dude? I know there's a lot of emotions going through your head right now.
Well, I mean, you have to look at this race with a different standpoint. You just have to be there at the end. So, I think the first two stages are gonna be about getting that car ready, seeing what I need to do,
hmm
testing it, and then the third stage is when I'm really gonna try and hold my position up front.
Now, with your momentum going, do you believe you might have the car to be able to get a chance to run possibly the high side, which running at Chicagoland, you can get a chance to run both the high side and the low side. So, do you have a potential strategy going into the race with each of the stages?
Um, I think as the tires wear down, I will move towards the top, but the bottom was strong here last time.
hmm
But the top's definitely gonna come into play for me in this race.
All right. Fluffy, Mayhem, do you guys have any questions for Mr. Wing up in here?
No, I just want to say good luck. I think Wayne obviously raced in the Cup Series at the start of the year, and then he moved out. I know that he's probably the favorite coming into this race, and I'm looking forward to watching him race today.
Yeah, definitely.
Mayhem, I
Um,
will tell you, I'm going to be doing some side drafting.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
I was gonna say, you mentioned side drafting. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be doing a lot of, won't be doing a lot of take, but won't be doing a lot of giving, but you definitely be doing a lot of taking. What you think? Or
Yeah,
you
definitely.
plan on being aggressive?
I mean, my qualifying's usually not too good, so it's going to be aggressive at some points, then you have to be good at staying back as well. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and we also have one of your competitors up in here. Welcome to the booth, Skeptic Whitey. I keep pronouncing your name wrong. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but anyways, welcome to the booth, man. How you doing? And not only that, we
I'm
also got
good. How are you?
doing good, Skywalker. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the booth.
Hey, drivers, how's it going?
Doing good. We're just waiting on Big Man. So I'm gonna ask Skywalker one question, dude. You have a lot of momentum in your favor going into tonight. With your win at Las Vegas, it was definitely something much needed. How are you feeling right now? Is the pressure getting into you at all, or do you feel really, really confident about your
Um,
car?
to be honest, I'm not feeling that good right now because I haven't taken my pre-race dump. So after I do that, I'll be feeling pretty good. Um,
Jed,
I need to change my socks and then take that dump and then get a glass of water and I'll be feeling good.
this is
Please
the
report back to us that quality.
Oh man. So you four are definitely going to be a very, very interesting race. Yo, we ask Wang, we ask Skywalker, but let me ask Big Man and Whitey, what's your thoughts as well? I mean, do you guys might have a good car to be able to get a chance to run up to the front and maybe win a championship tonight, or
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
We
I
all have that race-winning vehicle.
I think once I get in front, it's all about slide jobs and dooring people that try to pass me. So it should be
Absolutely.
good.
yeah,
And it's going to be about not speeding on pit road. Let's be honest. This one's tricky.
yeah.
I see some pit road penalties happening in this race. So we'll
Well,
yeah.
see.
well, let me ask you guys a question. So you guys race each other throughout the whole season, obviously, and do you believe you guys might see a weakness in one another? You'd be able to find
Um,
your
I
enemy's
think
weakness.
I think Skywalker pointed out my weakness, pit road. That's definitely my weakness. But I don't know. I think I'll have to do a play-by-play and just see what other people's
Oh
weaknesses
yeah.
are
Yeah.
as we get
This
to
is
the
gonna
mid
be a
race.
this is gonna be a wing it type race. I'm hoping for some green flag runs. If this race is filled with cautions, that's gonna be pretty disappointing because that's just no fun. So hey, I gotta go though, so I have time to do all my pre-race ceremony here.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I'll report back after the race. Good luck, everyone. I'm out of here.
All
Take
right.
care, driver.
Good luck,
Take
guys.
good luck, bud. Good luck,
Thanks,
bud.
drivers.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck tonight, man. That was Skywalker right there. But in all honesty, like I said before, congratulations to you three and to Skywalker to be able to get a chance to run up here for a championship. Good luck to you guys. Mayhem, Fluffy, do you guys have any questions for our drivers?
I have nothing to prove because I beat Gavinator this season, so that's all I wanted to do. I
A
had nothing else. I had nothing else to do. So
a
Pretty solid.
mayhem. We have a comment. Joker says he can't hear you. He told me to tell you to change your voice settings. That is mayhem tomorrow. But continue with your answers, guys. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I necessarily have anything to prove either. I joined mid-season, and I think I've performed pretty well. I'm planning on continuing to do that no matter what series I'm in, and hopefully I won't be finishing second, third, or fourth, so that's the plan.
Yeah.
Well, as a team owner as well, I just want to say y'all have everything to prove. This is some crap I'm hearing out of y'all with nothing to prove. I'm just kidding, guys. No, I think you're right. Y'all are all good, solid racers. Kyle, who do you think's gonna have the most pit road penalties tonight?
Pit road penalties, man. That's gonna be a big problem. I don't know. From history, I do know Skeptics had some trouble with pit road penalties.
That's when he actually hits pit road.
I rescind my previous answer, and I do actually have something to prove to the black flag and the black flag only, and that's my plan is just to be successful on pit road, and I think we can put ourselves in a position to win.
So let me ask you guys a quick question here. Regardless of where you guys are going to finish at, do you guys hope to set an example for future Xfinity drivers wanting to be able to get into the Xfinity Series come next year?
Yeah, man.
yeah, I hope so. I would say without us four there in the championship, this league might be a little less competitive. Without the free agents.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's true. Free agents have been popping off.
Definitely want to send a shout out to our free agents who did an excellent job in the Xfinity Series. We got Brody up in here. Brody, do you have a question for our drivers tonight?
Well, I just now joined in here, so I actually don't.
oh,
All right.
I haven't been thinking of questions.
Yeah. But
Actually, I do have a question. Where is Skywalker?
Skywalker.
he had
went
some
to,
pre-race ceremonies to take care of.
Pre-race ceremonies that we try to keep it PG.
Oh, okay. And I have a Mountain Dew with me.
Yes. I got 2 Mountain Dews with me.
There's the man.
Yeah.
From his pre-race
round of applause right here.
Welcome back, Skywalker.
Back in it, boys. My socks have been changed, and the dump has been taken, so I am ready to race. I am ready, fellas.
He said he's ready to go. Man, we are really excited to see you four be able to get out on the racetrack. Regardless of how this race goes, you making this Xfinity Series. I'm proud of you guys for your performances, for your talent,
Yes,
and
sir.
we can't thank you guys enough for everything that you've done throughout this year. So yet, regardless of who is champion, we're definitely going to send y'all a huge congratulations to be able to make it to this far. So very proud of y'all. We can't wait to see how the race goes.
Appreciate it.
Heck yeah, man.
It's anyone's race, so this ought to be fun.
And not only that, but you also see, even though it's going to be a really competitive, you can also see a lot of respect in these drivers. All 4 of these drivers definitely have a lot of respect for one another, and it's really awesome to see for sure.
Yeah, man. Are we supposed to leave now?
I was getting ready to say, do you guys
Man, he's trying to go practice right now. I see what.
I'll say,
Screw practicing. Dude.
I was gonna say-
I'm not about practicing.
I was going to say, do any of you guys have any final comments before the race?
Just good luck to you guys, and drive fast, eat ass. And let's go get this thing, all right?
There's
All right, driver.
Driver.
Yeah, if my gas pedal comes off the floor one time tonight, I've already lost. So
That's a push.
good luck.
All
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop out of here and join the Discord. I guess.
We'll let you guys get ready to go racing. Good luck to you drivers, and have a lot of fun tonight.
Looks like
All right,
driver.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Alright.
Peace
Thanks,
out.
boys.
Alrighty, that is our championship four up there. But yet tonight, it's not just going to be a two-person booth. We have a four-person booth. It is Fluffy Sacks. We have Brody, and we have Mayhem tomorrow and myself. So definitely excited to get a chance to call the race with you guys. If there's anybody that has a lot of momentum going into this race, I believe it is Skywalker. What do you guys think about this?
I have similar thoughts. He's coming in as the recent winner of the series, so I think that's definitely gonna give him a lot of confidence heading into another mile-and-a-half track.
Well, I mean,
And a little bit of insight that I heard from it though is that Kyle actually put off practicing that last track at Phoenix, and he primarily focused on Chicagoland for the past week.
yeah.
I think Kyle might have something to prove, but I think you're right that Skywalker's going to be up there, probably leading most of the race.
The thing is, I expect Skywalker to be a really huge threat, but you can't deny how good the other three drivers are. I mean, look at Wang. I mean, he did a really good top five finish. I think the big man, he was just focusing on just staying in the position, be able to move on to the championship four. And Whitey, I believe he has a good shot, but in all honesty, I'm going to keep an eye on that 98 car tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to have all these guys in Cup next year too. That's what makes this so exciting is that this will be the Xfinity chapter, but I think all four of these guys probably have a Cup ride next year, and it'll be so interesting to see who's got the bragging rights going up into Cup into season 2.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, Mayhem, did you fix your voice settings like Joker
I
said?
think it is fixed. I talked to Joker. He said, I don't know if he can hear me or not.
All right. Alrighty.
Alright, check the Discord.
Check the Discord for sure. Yeah. So
And he's ignoring us.
So if you are a Xfinity driver and you're racing tonight, regardless of you being in the championship four or not, you need to hop onto the Discord chat immediately. Mayhem tomorrow, I got a very good question to ask you. You've seen our championship four throughout the whole year, and as well as you, Fluffy and Brody. What makes one? What's going to be a very, very key factor for all four of these drivers? I mean, you guys seen how they race, you guys seen how they drive, but yet, what's going to be their biggest strategy going into tonight?
I'm going to be honest. It's going to be pit road. I mean, I know when I raced here, I had a top 4, top 5 car. I was up front all race, and the second green flag pit stops hit. In stage 1, I spun out. In stage 2, I spun out coming onto pit road, and in stage 3, I spun out twice coming onto pit road. Yeah. So, I think that it's just eliminating that mistake, and especially when you're the guy in third or fourth place, coming to that final stop, you're trying to get every second you can get, and it's so easy to spin out coming onto pit road. So I think it's really going to be, you heard the drivers say it, I mean, you're going to have to limit mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, if anytime you don't want to make a mistake, it's going to be tonight. So did you get a chance to see how aggressive it was last week there, Mayhem?
Yeah, I thought the racing was great last week. I think all four of these guys ran up front the whole race, but they race each other real hard but real clean, and I think that's what you like to see, I think, without question.
Yeah.
We got the 4 fastest Xfinity guys in the championship 4 this year, and I think, they're going to finish 1, 2, 3, 4. The question's going to be who finishes first and who finishes fourth, right? So
yeah.
I think it's going to be awesome to watch. But like I said, I think you're going to see some guys. You're going to see a tight pack, and then you're going to see green flag pit stops, and it's going to be spread out. And I think that's going to be the story.
Well, let me go ahead and ask Brody and Fluffy this. So we saw how aggressive they was at the start of the race at Vegas. Do you believe that they should take this aggressive early on in the race, or later on, when the race goes by, probably like maybe stage 3 potentially to be aggressive? What's your thoughts on this? Maybe you get a chance to go aggressive a little bit, or do you want to go aggressive throughout the whole time? You're racing for a championship.
You want to go first, Fluffy, or do you want me to?
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Okay. All right. No, I don't. I don't think they should be aggressive until about the last stage, honestly, because you don't want to show your hand early in the race. You don't want to show what kind of car or what kind of talent that you have. So riding around, just following the leader, just making sure you're staying with that front pack is all you have to do. And you, like Mayhem said, you have to minimize mistakes and you have to get on the pit road, without spinning 4 times in a race. That is horrible.
Yeah, I agree. Fluffy.
Yeah, I agree, and I mean, really, what you want to do is you can always take the first 2 stages off. Let's be honest; they're not going to matter anymore. We're not going for points. That's going to be feel your car out, kind of get what little adjustments you want to do to it. Make sure you're running the right slider, and you don't have to take any big swings on your adjustment or anything. I bet one of them might get a little nervous and might accidentally leave their slider setting on their qualifying and get in that race and be a little bit too loose. But I think you're going to use those first 2 stages, is like what Bro said, just feel your car out, get settled in, and then really go after it the final stage.
So there was one thing that we definitely saw last week. You mentioned, don't forget your slider. Is that I think we saw the 20 car. He was in a playoff situation, but yet he left his qualifying slider going into the race, and it costed him. Do you believe that if you're the driver, you have to make sure you keep an eye on your slider because you're competing for a championship here? I mean, you can't make any mistakes. So yet, you want to make sure to get your equipment right, or if you have that confidence in qualifying, you should be able to have enough confidence going into the race, right?
Yeah, I would think so. And I think here, don't you run pretty similar slider to what you're going to be running qualifying to race, maybe just slightly looser on qualifying?
I think.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell all my secrets because I don't know who's listening. But yeah, your slider probably won't matter that much, because this track is not hard on tires. So you'll probably see drivers take 2 tires rather than 4, because in my past experiences with this track, you can gap someone off pit road by taking 2 tires by like 7 seconds or something, and you can only reel them in by like 4.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So just watch out for that. Yeah.
If I just want to say, I heard both of you say not to be aggressive in the first 2 stages. I actually disagree. I think if you find yourself when we start that final stage and you're one of the final 4 and you're in 8th place on that final restart, it might be hard to reel those guys in. I think you're going to have to fight for every position. I think if you're 8th, 9th place coming into the final stage, you're really digging yourself a hole. So I think it's really important, especially at the end of stage 2, to make sure that you're up there. Because if you're too far back, I don't think you can make it up that easily. It's going to be hard to race through the pack here.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Sure.
I agree. So yet, with 4 broadcasters, which means we get a chance to keep an eye on our 4 drivers. So yeah, we'll easily keep an eye on our championship 4. As we mentioned, I don't think we get a chance to mention there will not be any free agents because it is championship race. So yet, no free agents. But yet, if you're a free agent, you'll get your chance come next season. So once again, we get ready to go racing here at Chicago. Any last thoughts before the race, guys?
We got to pick winners, don't we? Everyone's got to pick a winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last thoughts, and then we're gonna get to our picks. That's what I was trying to do.
No, I think we covered everything. I'm ready to pick someone that Mayhem isn't, just so I can.
All right.
Well, they got 1 lap of qualifying left, so they're about a lap and a half away from knowing the starting order and getting ready to go.
Alrighty, we're getting ready to go ahead and get to our picks. I want to start off with you, Mayhem. Who are you going to go with in this championship?
Man, it's tough for me because I got the 98 car in the race, and I think, it's easy for everyone to pick him coming off Vegas, but I got to tell you, I got to have my money on the 8 car. I think Wang has dominated so much this year. I think, it hurts my heart, but I really do. If I had to put money on it, I'd put it on the 8 car tonight.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll just okay.
That's an owner right there of the 98 car.
Well, no, now I can be happy if the 98 wins, but then if the 8 wins, I can say I'm right. So I'm just doubling my odds, really.
Okay, I don't think Tony Stewart would agree.
Brody, how about you, bud?
I'm actually gonna go with Skeptic tonight. I think he's been having a great quiet season, and he's always had the speed throughout the season. So I'm looking for him to, either pull away from the second place driver or reel him in the last stage and get that win.
Yeah. All right, let's start last but certainly not least, Fluffy. Take it away, bud.
Y'all are just letting me take the guy who's going to win this race, right? I mean, it's the 98. Well,
Leaving it
not
open.
really. I think it's going to be the 61. I think
Okay.
Kyle's going to pull this one off. I mean, honestly, Wang is probably going into this as the fastest. I agree with you there, Mayhem. And as my teammate, I would completely pick him. The 98 has the most momentum, but I think Skeptic's going to mess up coming to pit road, and Kyle's going to take the win. He's the best at saving tires. He's shown it all season long that if there's a race where you need to save and win, he's going to win it.
Yeah.
And I think this might be his track to do that at.
This is my second time getting a chance to call the race, but yet honestly, with the way I've been seeing things, a lot from our Xfinity drivers, if I had to pick, regardless of him, having a lot of momentum after Vegas, I believe he can handle that momentum and he can just handle his emotions going into this race, racing aggressively like he should, and be able to get a chance to win him a championship. I'm gonna go with the 98 on this one.
Well, there we go. We each get one.
Yep.
That's
Well,
what I was
I actually
hoping would
got-
happen.
I got the starting lineup right here. So you got the 8 car starting on the pole. You'll have the 98 on the outside of him in second. Skeptic's going to start third, and Big Man's going to start fourth.
There we go.
There we go.
Go figure.
That's all you want to see.
Definitely
Yeah.
want to see.
So you each want to watch our picks then for the first part of the race?
Sounds good to me.
By the way, Brody is known as Brody Mack because he'll be the Larry Mack of the bunch tonight. So definitely glad to have him up in the booth. Definitely glad to have Mayhem tomorrow up here as well. We can't thank y'all enough for joining us, and we're definitely ready for some exciting racing. It's kind of crazy that we're already at the last race of the season, but hey, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy every minute while we can. For those that are watching, for those that are being with us, we hope you guys are enjoying the race with us too. So can't wait for that. And not only that, but we get to crown a Cup championship right after this race. So make sure y'all want to stay tuned for that.
Join up.
Yeah, we can join.
All right. Looks like we get a chance to join now. But Fluffy.
Mine's still loading in.
Ubi.
All right, well,
All right,
I got it. Do you have it? I've got it on right now. They're green.
Yeah, they're green. They're green right now. We're on our way. We're gonna pull maybe miss a lap or two, but yet we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got the 8 car. He's going to take the lead off 1. Looks like that 98's going to pull into second. Skeptic in third, and Big Man, he's going to come in fourth here. So 07 on the inside, though, coming into 3 and 4. He's going to pass the 98. Oh, he got the apron a little bit.
Yeah, yes he does.
98's going to get second.
Yes,
61's going to get third.
I'm back. I'm good here up on my screen. Yep, you're mentioning it. Thank you there, Mayhem. The 8 car is leading right there with going into turn 1. You see the 98 getting right behind the 8 car. You mentioned it there. Wang is definitely having a lot of momentum. He's definitely running his line the way he should. I asked him earlier on about him getting a chance to potentially run the high side, and it's looking like it maybe. So you expect that for him going on throughout this long run. I think you get a chance to pit maybe a lap or so in the stage, don't you?
Yeah, I think, what is the lap count on this stage, isn't it?
22. You got to pit once. You can easily take 2 tires.
Exactly. Or, I mean, like Brody was saying, tire wear, would you just go gas and go here?
No, you wouldn't go gas and go. Those right side tires will eat up, but your left side actually doesn't wear a lot.
Okay.
Definitely want to go for right side of fuel. I would say not as much fuel. Like maybe a can you should be good to go, but it all depends on how good you save gas.
That's what you're saying. See, in trucks, it eats tires like Vegas here.
You see the 7 getting ready to go up to the back bumper of the 98, and the 98 slowly approaching up to the 8 machine of Wayne Liquid, and he's definitely got up to the draft right now. The 98 needs to be able to execute a move going into the inside and potentially the outside. With this track, you can get a chance to run on the inside, but yeah, if you want to run the high side, it's not going to give you much speed compared to the low line. Oh, bumping and banging already as they're getting ready to potentially go side by side for the lead right now. That is the 98 of Skywalker and the 8 of Wayne Liquid. You see the 07. He's trying to find his way up into the lead as well, trying to be able to make this battle very, very interesting.
Side by side down the back.
Yeah, definitely side by side. Ooh, a mistake right there, but yet they're still bumping and banging right now between the 8 and the 98, and that's going to give the 98 a chance to be able to lead, but yet they're still side by side. And the 98 cuts down in front of the 8, and the 07 is trying to be able to hold that outside, but yet the 8 could potentially get back up here and try to be able to clip his left rear and take the lead again.
I think the 8 hit the apron right there.
I believe so.
It's so hard to enter on the bottom in this corner. You've got to arc that corner, so when you get put on the bottom into a corner, it's really hard to get it to stick down there and not hit the apron.
Yeah, it definitely is for sure right now. You see at 61, he is slowing up behind the 20 of Gavin Egger. I think 61, I don't know if he had an issue right there, but yet he's slowly trying to be able to approach our top 3. Oh, 98 must have slid off, don't you think, guys?
I don't
Looks like he
think we.
might have just had to lift a little.
Yeah.
Potentially, let's go ahead and get to the 98 of QSA Skywalker.
Whatever he did, it worked out.
Yeah.
I agree. The 07 is slowly approaching there. He's going to clip his left rear and potentially get a chance to take the lead unless the 98 can be able to run that high side.
It looks like Big Man's he's running in P5 right there behind Gavin there. He's making a move on him now to go underneath him. Which
Could give him the spot.
but that's
another
not
thing.
Gavin Egger's
That's another-
style.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's another.
That
That's another.
Ooh, contact.
You know, contact being made from the 8 and the 07 right there. That's going to give the 98 a good lead. He's trying to pull away from the top 3 right now between the 8 and the 07. And right now, I think the 98, he's trying to throw his mirror away and trying to be able to enjoy this comfy lead unless the 8 or the 07 does something, guys. This has been a very, very good battle up in the top 3.
Look at that 07, he's side drafting him.
Yeah, he's side drafting them for sure. Didn't Wayne mention earlier on in the pre-race show that he will be side drafting?
Yeah, Wang's a big side drafter. I gotta say, you'll see it a lot in the Cup Series, that's for sure. We they take it. We take it awfully seriously out here.
We take it religiously.
And you know, it's still debatable on whether or not there's actually any side draft effect on this game. Just throwing that out there.
That's true.
Oh, it definitely helps.
Oh, it definitely helps.
Right now, the
Just
98,
kidding,
the 98 is definitely enjoying this lead. He's holding the bottom line. He's got himself a good line where he needs to be at. The question is, how long can he be able to stay to the bottom? Looks like the 8
Gavin Egger just hit the wall.
He did. Gavin Egger in high.
Yeah.
That's gonna get Big Man up in P4 right there, and he's trying to slowly approach to the top 3, and the top 3 is slowly getting away from that 61 machine of Big Man.
It's gonna be hard. They all got draft, and Big Man just kind of sitting out there by himself. It's gonna be hard for him. If they don't start battling up there, it's gonna be hard for him to make up time.
Definitely
And I
so.
mean, really, how many laps do they need to save? About 4 laps? That might be too hard.
Well,
that's probably your biggest guess.
Don't even say it.
they gotta save,
Yeah.
4.5 laps.
I would say that he could try, but I think that's
There's
too
0
much.
cars the first car on pit road. They're 3 wide for the lead.
This has been
guess-
a very good battle for our top 3. The 8 definitely had himself a good line, be able to take advantage of that mistake from the 98, getting up with the 07. So yet he's trying to be able to get right back up there, to be able to take the lead away. But yet look at the 07. He hasn't been doing much big moves, but yet he's slowly waiting. He's patiently waiting for his time for one of them to be able to make a mistake and be able to capitalize it.
Sounds like most of the field's going to be pitting in the next lap or two.
A car
98's
got
coming next time.
the apron there. They're 3 wide again.
3 wide
wide.
coming off the exit.
That 98 got a good drive off the corner, but 07's got the momentum.
Looks like the 98 might be able to take the lead away from the 07 right there. 07
I
is way
agree.
up high right there. Oh,
Sounds like the 98's coming to the
Oh!
race.
bad
The
entry.
61's pitting too.
Yeah, that was a really bad call to be able to try to get into pit road. He got it with, I think, the 8 right there. That spun him
I
out.
can't imagine they're happy with that. The 8 car
Mm-mm.
can't be happy with the 98.
Mm-mm.
And that's
No,
gonna
he
put-
didn't call it or anything.
That's gonna
He was announcing it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
That is going to put the 07 up in the
He was
lead.
talking to him. He called it actually a full lap before and said, coming next time, coming next time.
All
So
right.
it sounds like...
Well,
61 gained a lot of ground. I mean, they're going to be right on each other's tails.
They
Yeah.
could
Coming off
use
the
that
road here.
they could use the new tires and the draft effect to
but
help them.
But here's the thing, though, guys: the 98 and the 61, they're a lap down now, unless the 7 and the 8 could be able to get a chance to go to the pits, and then the 98 and the 61 be able to get a chance to get their lap back. So you can only imagine how long these drivers are going to be able to get a chance to stay out until they need to go.
Oh,
To
61 just
61
spun!
spins.
oh,
Backs it in.
Oh, the 20
Kevin
nailed
is,
him! That might be a caution.
and that could give
That's
the 98.
2 cars.
That is
It's 2 cars.
and that could give the 98 a
The
lap.
13's trying to get a pit. Oh, he stayed out. Yep, manual.
Manual caution.
Manual caution, and yet we have 2 cars on the
There's
being lapped, and it should be the 98. Should be getting a lucky dog, don't you think? After that incident right there, man, what a tough break right there for the 61. A big man got into it with the 20 of Gavinator. I don't know if he clipped the apron or he got loose.
Yeah, he got the apron. He was trying to merge onto the track in the middle of the corner. Just got it at the wrong spot, and he just went around and bounced off the outside wall. 20 car just had nowhere to go.
And that will be our first caution of the day with the 61 machine. That is something that the 61 does not need. But like Savora mentioned now, that should give the 98 his lap back because he will be the lucky dog.
Yep. They're all, reportedly everybody is a lap down, and Skeptic is not pitted yet. So.
Oh, okay, okay. Someone
Sounds
got
like the 98's the first car lap down.
The 0 is a lap down, right?
Yeah, 0.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's going to be between the 61 and the 0 to the end of the stage to get the free pass there. And if you don't get it, you got to consider staying out and taking the wave around to at least get back on the lead lap.
You got to think about the amount of damage that the 61 has after that situation right there. Can the 61 be able to stay out? But I don't think he will. Never mind. He's going to take the wave around.
He's gonna get his lap back.
He's going to take the wave around. That will be the 61, a big man, and you see the 98 of Skywalker be able to get his lap back. So yet, right now, this has been a very interesting race. So far, only 1 caution now early on in stage 1, and we should have maybe one car that is a lap down with now Big Man and Skywalker can get that lap back.
I'm going to be interested to see who takes 4. Here, it's going to be a short run, but between the 07 and the 8.
I think the 8 might be able to take 4 tires, and he'll be able to. I mean, look at where his pit stop is. He should be able to get himself.
They're both taking 4. Everybody took 4.
Everyone took 4.
And looks like the
I mean, yellow flag stop, you might as well, but if everybody does.
Looks like the 07 is going to be able to come out of the pit road first, so yet
Wang will come out 3rd.
Man, tough break right there for the 8 car. And looks like the 16, Jay Phillips is going to be able to take P2.
Yeah, the 16 might have taken. I think he took 4, but he might have taken 2. Maybe just a better stop.
Yeah, he was locked in. He was locked onto that bumper whenever he came in. The 8 car. Would have just been the better stop.
Alright, so they're going to choose cone here. Brody, would you take the inside or the outside?
I'd honestly, because stages don't really matter, I'd honestly see if that outside will work on restarts.
Yep. I mean, you're going to be holding it down for the the whole time. Yeah, outside. You can't get a push going.
Both guys going to take the inside for the playoffs, though.
Looks like 61's also taking inside.
It's going to get very, very interesting now, knowing that you have a non-championship 4 driver be able to get up to the top 5, and Jay Phillips in the 21 machine, definitely taking the top 4. I think it's going to get very, very dicey. And then you see, I think you see 98 and 61 up in the back. So yet, do you think they'll be able to get a chance to go up to the top 5 before the stage ends, or do you think they'll just stay in the back and let them go racing?
Yeah, they both have old tires.
The 61's going to have a lot of damage, though, because he didn't pit to fix that. So the 61, he's just riding around here to the end of the stage. But I think the 98 will make something happen for sure.
I agree. Oh, what's going on with the 21?
I don't know. Looks like they're all lined up, though.
Yeah, they are lined up, though. That is
probably went to pick up a Mountain Dew right there.
I agree. Yeah. I agree so there, Brody Mac. I agree so.
21.
Readjust the steering wheel.
Alrighty, we get ready to go. Get ready for the restart here. And we are going racing. Green flag in the air again for the second time after that caution. It looks like Skeptic got a really good restart right there, along with the 8 machine of Wayne Liquid. Definitely got himself a restart. He's definitely much needed.
It's a 3-lap shootout here.
It is. Look at the 8
We're going to have
machine.
2 to go when we get back to the line. Look at the 8 car. He's going to just drive underneath him.
He got himself a good run right there in front of the...
He's just going to turn left right there.
Good restart right there.
98 car has not gotten any positions. You got to remember, those guys are on older tires.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true right there. With 2 laps to go in the stage right now, looks like the 07 is trying to be able to battle for the stage win. It's not going to matter, but yet they're trying to be able to prove statement. 07 trying to go side by side with the 8 car, and only that you see the 16 of Jay Phillips. He's trying to make this battle very, very interesting right now. He's waiting. He even though the 16
He's all over the corner panel. He's got the side draft. He's going to have the spot.
Here comes the 07 of Whitney. He's trying to be able to take the lead away from the 8 machine. Can he be able to do so? Nice corner right there from the 07 with 1 lap to go in the stage. Wow, what a move by the...
Beautifully executed.
Beautifully
that 16 car is right there. If you guys make any contact,
the 16 is going to capitalize it.
8's going to...
8 slot job. He shut him up. But the 16's going to go.
16?
Ooh, I thought he was going to slide off right there. The 16 gave himself a battle. Look at this, though.
Gonna get a good run off here.
Gonna go high.
Oh.
And it looks like the 8 machine is
not gonna be enough.
Looked like he got tied off the corner, had to lift a little bit there.
Stage 1 winner, Wayne Liquid, along with Jay Phillips in P2, the 07 of Whitty in P3, Gavinator in P4, and the 7 machine of D-Money at P5. And tough break right there for the 98 and the 61, especially on older tires. But yet, look at the 16. We're not taking anything away from our non-championship drivers, but yet, look at Jay Phillips. I mean, he could have capitalized a move right there, be able to catch just a stage win right there.
Well, we heard him say in the interview that none of them were going to race each other that hard, that they didn't feel like the stages matter. But you watched the 8 car pull that slide job in 1 and 2. I can't imagine the 07's happy about it.
Yeah, especially, he should be happy. I don't think he'll be happy with the 16, especially on that move, especially whenever it's all stakes. But yet, here soon, get ready to go restart for the 2nd time today. Green flag in the air.
Fresh tires.
And the 8's gonna get a really good jump right here.
Yeah.
16's gonna dive behind him.
16 immediately came diving down right there, and yet the 07's gonna have to take the outside, which I think. Here comes
He's
the
actually
13.
gonna go to the inside.
The 13 is trying to push the 07 out of the way. Look there. Oh.
Ooh, the 21 spins in the back.
Looks like that
I think he lagged.
I don't know what happened. That is the 21 of Hot
one
Dogs
car.
movie.
It's only 1 car.
Only 1 car.
We'll see if they call it, though, because it looked like he hit somebody else.
And, yeah, it sounds like Gavinator's car is killed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Definitely not something right there for the...
They are not calling a manual.
No.
Looks like we're still going green
doesn't
right now,
sound
but
like
yet... And we mentioned before, we've seen what the 16 did in the stage 1, but look at the 13 of Taz Dallas. He's trying to make things very, very interesting. Here comes the 98. We've seen him get a mistake up there going into the pits, but yet the 98 is up there running up in P4. He's trying to be able to get through these drivers. And look at the, flipping the grass right there from the 98.
Sounds like, or looks like Taz is trying to prove that he wants to come
The
back.
20 car just ran over the 61, put him in the wall. Look at how far back the 61 is now.
He was, he's claiming he was trying to give him a push.
Wow, tough break right there for the 61. He is definitely not having a good race right now. But
Yeah, he's got to get himself into a rhythm here, find a way to get up front, because, I mean, we talked about this in the pre-race. If he starts 8th or 9th, it's going to be hard for him.
Did the 16 take the lead already from the 8?
The 16 is pulling away from the rest of the field.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, the 61 car, I'm on board. He's saving. He's trying to make it all the way. I think you guys saved 2 laps here. He's definitely trying to stretch it.
I think the 07 is too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
The 07 will do it very... Keep up with him, too. He's...
Yeah.
using a lot of the draft, it looks like.
Right now, looking like our new leader, it is Jay Phillips up there. He's ahead of the 8 machine of Wayne Liquid, and I think that is the 98 of Skywalker. Two championship drivers that need to get themselves in front of one another. And it seems like here comes the 8 machine slowly approaching the 16. The 16 is trying to be able to block the 8 as much as he can. Trying to be able to go down to that bottom side and see if he can be able to make things very, very interesting for our top 3. But here comes the 8 machine. He'll eventually get a chance to pass him, if not this lap, then potentially the next one. We'll see how the 16 does throughout the corners. But here comes the 98 trying to pass the 8.
Give him a little bump inside.
We've definitely seen that earlier on in stage 1 between the 2 drivers and Skeptic. And 16 is going to put the wall right there. But here comes the 98. Run. Good run from the 98 right there. Back to back from what was a bad mistake in stage 1, and he's taking the lead away from the 16 and trying to pull away, but yet the 8 is not going to give him enough room. He's going to try to be able to give the 98 a full mirror of the 8 machine.
Oh, we got someone through the grass. I think that's Gavin.
Gavinator?
Yeah, that's definitely Gavinator.
Yeah, that's definitely Gavinator. He definitely went through the grass, but it just looks like it's just one car.
So if these 2 guys make it on fuel, though, the 61's ahead of the 07 right now, so definitely worth watching. If this stays green, does not look like the 8 or the 98 are saving.
And it's a good 3-car little group too, so I mean they're able to draft with each other too.
Trying to double save as much guys as they possibly could.
Yeah, it's not like he's back there by himself trying this.
If the 61 can be able to take the lead, if everybody goes to the pitch, then that would definitely be a good move for the 61, because he's definitely needing any sort of move whatsoever to be able to be back up in front in this championship race.
Yeah, we'll have to see, because the 07's back there with him too, and it'll just be an interesting race in between the 07 61 and the 98
and the 0.
Yeah,
Zero might be saving too. He's back there.
And he's definitely back
and that's better for the 07 and 61.
And I think we got the same amount of laps in this stage as we did the last one, don't we?
I think it's a little less. It's always stage 2 is always a little shorter in this game.
2 laps shorter, whatever reason.
Alrighty.
That's probably why they think they can save enough.
Potentially.
We'll see. It looks like those 3 have kind of stretched out from each other in the back, and
oh my gosh! All right, yeah. There's 11 laps left. I think 10 coming now.
And it looks like Skeptic has about 11. Yeah, he's saved enough.
Oh, Jay Phillips hit the 8 car up in the wall.
98's getting involved with that too. Looks like they all got 4 wide there.
2 championship drivers that are definitely competing for a title, and yet a mistake right there from 16 definitely costed both the 8 and the 98. That's going to give the 7 a lead.
Tell you what, watching back here, the 61 car is gone. He thinks he saved enough. He is on the gas. He is driven out way away from that 07 car.
He did start saving from the first lap of the stage, where the 07 took a couple laps up front before he went back there.
So we're going to keep an eye on the 98, on the 61 real quick, sorry. And, yeah, you mentioned there, Mayor Lamar, he's definitely slowly approaching there. He thinks he saved enough fuel. But
the 07's good.
Yeah, 07. Looks like the 8 and the 98, they're still bumping and banging again.
13's coming on the inside.
And that's good. Ooh. Man, what a race this is. We're definitely seeing a lot of non-championship drivers that are definitely making things a lot interesting for our championship 4.
You know, I think what was happening right there was the 98 and the 8 were trying to back off to save a little bit, and the 13 and 16 weren't going to have any of that.
They just ran over them. I think
exactly.
That's what happened.
And
that's what it looks like right now.
So I guess the strategy then is, do you save at the end of the run or the beginning of the run? I mean, I would always assume save at the beginning because your tires would always last a little longer.
I agree. Like
so you got to watch. The 07's running down the 61, and they're running down these 2 cars in front of them. So this is really probably for the stage win. These are the only guys that are saving right here. So this is huge. That 61 car gets ahead and can stay in front of that 07. He's going to win the stage.
Yeah, definitely so. It's going to get things very, very interesting later on. Potentially,
the 8 and the 98 are backing up too. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, go ahead. I say, maybe we get to see some green flag stops, but yeah, right now everybody's focusing on saving as much fuel as they can before the end of the run. The 98, the 8, the 61, and the 07, they're trying their best to be able to save as much fuel as they can for them to be able to get a chance to finish the stage.
And I mean, I think with this strategy too, if they do this, they're going to end up trapping Gavinator and I believe the 21 a lap down.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe 2 laps down.
I definitely agree right there. It's been a very, very interesting race, but look at the 61. The 61 is slowly approaching up to the 98 of Skywalker.
Oh, he's
right there.
him.
The 07 is way behind these 3 guys right here.
And looks like
the 61 looks like he's in the best spot. We talked about he's been so good at managing tires and fuel all year long, and we're seeing it come into play right here.
Looks like the 98's like, I'm going to go with you.
And the 61 is going to be able to pass the 8 and the 98. So yet, if the race would have been over right now, we could have seen a champion in the 61 of Big Man.
Actually, I think what was happening right there, I think they were fighting over who was going to get the draft right there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, it looks like they passed the 16 now.
Yeah, they definitely. I think the 16 let them on go by because they know that they're competing for a championship. I've seen a move right there where the 61 got so close to the apron. You do not want to be able to get that close to the bottom line, especially in this point of the race.
Yeah. Apron and lifting because you got too high are the 2 things that...
Definitely agree with you right there. Seems like the 61 is definitely enjoying everything as much as he can. I think that this might be a battle for the lead, but you can see the 98 is all over the back bumper of the 61, and the 7 is trying to block the championship 2 drivers as much as they can.
If the 98 has saved enough, that's really impressive that he saved that much that fast. Because we saw the 61 fall way behind, and the 07 too. 98 still there. I'm not convinced he saved enough.
I think he's still trying. I think he's trying to keep pace and still save, but I doubt it'll be enough.
This is gonna be very. Go ahead.
I think Wang's trying to do the same thing. I think they're just trying to keep pace and maybe save through the draft.
It'll be interesting. I mean, for sure we know that. Well, not for sure, but Skeptic is the only one that it's looking like he knows he can make it, and he's just hanging out right there. Beyond doesn't have the draft, but
I think the 61 knows he can make it, but he knows the 98's trying to draft off him, so he's gonna let the 98 pass him, so he can't.
Yeah.
He's gonna force that 98 to run out there and have to go either full throttle or back off and save.
I think the 16 just ran out, I guess.
This is the last lap.
That's definitely the last lap for sure.
16's out.
61 ran out. How did...
Wait, the 61?
So
I don't know how those 2 guys saved that much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Yeah, that is.
They must have been half throttling in the draft the whole time. I thought when they drove away so fast.
It is a lap.
And Skeptic started sputtering on the front stretch. This is so weird.
To answer our questions, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, as I'm seeing right now, this is the last lap of the stage. Definitely sent a lot of fuel saving. Definitely very interesting from the 61, the 8, and the 98. And it looks like the 98 saved as much fuel in a short amount of time that he did. And it looks like the 98 is going to take the stage win in stage 2. And now we get ready to approach stage 3, and I think it's going to get very, very interesting. Potentially, what do y'all think? You know, maybe two stops on this one, or trying to save as much as you can, but go for a 1 stop.
I think we're gonna have a split strategy here, and I mean, but look at this: our championship 4 are in the top 4.
Yeah, definitely. That is the 98, the 8, the 61, and the 07. Your championship 4 up in the top 4. It's making things very, very interesting. Oh man. Any last moment predictions before stage 3? Let them line. Looks like we get ready to go for stage 3.
Whew. I think Kyle's gonna try to do it 1 stop. Big man, he's gonna go 1 stop in. I think the big difference with the 8 and 98 might have been a little thing called a clutch pedal.
Maybe so.
I don't think they have it.
I'm pretty sure the 98 does.
Right now,
Well, here's the
Whether or
thing,
not he knows how to use it. is it?
You're gonna have to two-stop it. It's a 53-stage lap. You only get 22 laps of fuel.
That's
You're
true.
gonna have to two-stop it.
Because there's no way that you can save.
So
I guess
no,
it is
it's gonna be a two-stop. They're gonna run as hard as they can this first run. Try to keep
2 tires on the
track and
second
piston.
one. That's what
Yep.
it's gonna come down to.
I was getting ready to ask you drivers, what would you do in this case if it would have been a two stops right there? But yeah, I definitely agree with you guys right there. The 98 is definitely trying to build. Ooh,
7 washed up.
Some bump and a bang right there. Who is that? The 16?
It's like the 7, 16, the 20 got through all that. I wonder if the 20's a lap down.
I think he's good to go.
I think he is.
Because our Championship 4 are pulling away with the 20 right now.
And right now
With his 07, he's on the high side trying to make it work. 98's gonna go inside here for the lead.
The 8 must have slid up, trying to be able to pull in front of the 98. Bad move on his part. But here comes the 61 right there, trying to be able to get close to the 98. The 8's not going to have any friends going up in that inside line.
Oh, I bet the 61 and 7 take this. Oh, yep, 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead. 3 wide.
I was waiting for it. Possibly 4 wide.
Possibly 4 wide right here. Maybe 5 wide.
I
Given that
You know Gavin will make it 5 wide in a
Gavin-
heartbeat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he won't even think about it. Ooh.
What a move
Gavin's
right
going to
there.
push the 07 up there.
Man, this has been really good racing from our top 5 right now. And
Tell you what, we didn't think the 61 had the same speed as these other 3, but he's up there leading right now.
He's definitely showing it. He's definitely showing it.
And we saw Wing talking about Gavinator. I don't think he'd be too happy with Gavinator coming in there showing his quarter panel.
No, I don't think so. Look at the 07 trying to pass the 98 right there on the inside. Looks like Wang's going to be able to get up there, side drafting them. You see the 20 trying to hang on to do line to the 98 in the back bumper.
This 8 car's got to be frustrated. He can't get the draft because the 20 car's still up there. He finally gets in line. But he doesn't want to have to deal with this 20 car. He just wants to go race these 3 guys.
Well, he's gonna back up the corner right here, and he's gonna get a run off the corner. He might go to the inside of someone.
Definitely so, definitely so. Right
He's going to
now,
make it 3 wide right here.
it's going to get very, very interesting going into turn 1 right now. It looks like the 98's got the bottom right behind him as the 8 machines did. The 98's going to take another lead. We're seeing different types of lead changes going on through this race, especially in our Championship 4, but yet it looks like the 98's definitely got himself a line where he needs to run.
Looks like if you're behind someone and you run that high line through 1 and 2, you can get a really good run down the back stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But in the front, you want to be on the low side so you can cut the dog leg a little bit.
I agree right there.
20 car is going to make it almost 3 wide.
20 car trying to make this battle very, very interesting in our Championship 4.
Tell you what, none of the Championship 4 are going to like that. They just want to race each other. They don't want to race this 20 car.
I think the 20 car is trying to show that he still has something to prove.
The 20 car looked like he was going to make it to the Final 4 before Skywalker won that race.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned it again, Joe. Gavin, he did have himself a good car, but yet with his qualifying setup he had, he could not do anything with this. He had put the 20 machine out and put the 98 machine in after that win from 98. 98, he's definitely got himself a good lead right now, but he needs to hold on to it because here comes the 07 and the 8.
61's gonna clear the 20.
Yeah, looks like it.
He drove it in there. He packed it.
Yeah, he didn't want to give the 20 a chance.
Yeah.
He didn't. He definitely did not.
He's going to Joey Logano him all the way. Yeah, take the inside. Don't let him get underneath you. And he's going to get a big run here.
He's definitely gonna get
Gavinator's gotten a big run on him.
Yeah, hey, I just got a comment from the Ready guy. He said the Championship 4 does not need to worry about the 20. I definitely agree with him right there, y'all. The 98 is definitely got himself a lead right now, but yet you got to think about what's going through the 07 mind. Can he be able to approach this back bumper and try to make some sort of move before we get to our green flag pit stops?
I'll tell you what's interesting though is you got to remember there's only been 1 green flag stop this race, but the 07 and the 8 have not come onto pit road yet under green. So I got to wonder if they're a little nervous about that. The 98's got experience. He knows how to hit it and not spin out. So does the 61 car. But you got to wonder that 07 and the 8, a lot of concern about pit road entry. Does not having that extra practice, does that hurt them?
A lot of concern right there. Right now, we're seeing the 98 be able to take the lead. This is our final race of the championship for in our Hennessy Performance NASCAR Heat Series. You're seeing the Xfinity Championship right now. Skywalker is definitely in the lead alongside Dirty Dirties. We got Mayhem tomorrow, and we had Brody and Fluffy Sacks in the booth. And we're seeing a good race right now. You see the 20 hit the wall right now, so I don't think our top 4 is worried about the 20 anymore.
No, it looks like they're starting to pull away from him. They can shake him out of their draft, but they're creating such a big wake in front, that 20 can just suck
07,
right
power move on the outside.
Yeah.
He's going to get down there. He's going to try and suck the air off the 98 coming into the corner.
Yeah, I agree.
Looks like the 98's going to hang on to it.
Yeah. Looks like he backed up the corner. He was going to try a crossover.
Yeah.
I think
98 held the bottom, though.
I think his main focus was trying to block that 07 because he knew he had to run. The 07 had to run on him, try to be able to block it as much as he could.
And I'm
Who
hearing some chatter.
predicted the 98 to lead?
I'm gonna say myself.
Hey, 20 cars back here with the 8 and the 61. He's not going away. He's trying to prove that he could have been the guy.
They're both going to wash up and hit the 8.
It looks like
He's got to be frustrating for the 61 and the 8 car. They're watching these two guys drive away from him.
8's going to block him off and force him to the high side.
it looks like Joker's already changing their roles and giving them their car numbers for next year.
Already?
Yep.
Wow.
So we know for sure right now from that the 61 is going to the 19 and the 07 is going to the 22.
So already some early changes in our league right now, but yeah, we'll get to that after the Cup race. But right now, we need to keep an eye on our Xfinity Championship. It looks like the 07 and the 98 got themselves a good battle. The 20, he's trying to be a fly on the wall to the 8 machine, and you got to think about what's going through the 8 machine's mind. He got a chance to be up there for like the last 2 stages, and he's not doing very, very good up in this run until they can be able to get a chance to get to the pit stops.
Well, looks like the 07 is definitely faster than the 98. It might be because of the draft, but he's always right there in the corner, and you see him now. He's looking around every entry a little bit different, trying to find a way to get a run on that 98 car so we can pass him.
I mentioned it before, Mayhem. I think we've seen the 07 car. He's definitely got himself a good car, but the question is, though, he's not been able to execute any passes. He needs to be able to make a pass as soon as possible if he wants to be able to win the championship.
It's hard. You're trying to get runs off the corner. The way you pass here, the best way to do it is you either got to commit to it into the corner, or you got to get a run off.
That right there would have worked. Still going to be on the outside.
Yeah,
you can drive her. I've done it. You can drive around someone on the outside in turn 1 and 2.
You can be able to
So that 98 car is fast. It's going to be hard to pass him on the outside, though.
He's got a good car.
He's got
the thing is glued to the bottom.
Sounds like he's going to be pitting not this lap, next lap.
So next time,
on his lap 1.
I would expect everyone to come down about the same time. The 61 will come down pit road right here.
But you got to think. But the question is, who's going to be able to make that mistake in pit road? Who could be able to get a black flag getting too fast speeding into pit road?
61 had a really good entry. I'm going to be interested to see this one extra lap. It might give him the lead, or at least put him back in that lead pack.
That is
everyone else coming down this lap, though.
That is way too early on to be able to get a chance to battle out before pit road. They battle out through the backstretch below
they're all coming to pit road right here. That's what that was.
They need to be careful. They do not.
Good entries for all of them.
Yeah, no mistakes.
No mistakes.
I got to say, though, I think the 61 had the best entry. I would be surprised if he's not the leader when they come off here.
Yeah.
And remember, spinning off the apron.
Right now.
We saw him spin off the apron, so it's going to be really important these drivers don't do that.
We're going to find the 61 real quick and see. He is getting ready to slowly approach it, and I think he might be able to take the lead away from the 98 of Skywalker.
gonna be close.
It's going to get very, very close.
98 first off pit road.
They took 4.
Here comes
Everyone
the 61.
seems to take 4.
The 61 slowly approaching there. Can he get to the 98? Here we go.
Oh, the 8 car! The 8 car almost spun out!
He hangs on to it. 61's definitely got the speed to pass him on.
Oh, 21's around.
Yeah, I was about to say, watch the
Oh, he
cars
gets hit
behind
by
him,
a
but he
7.
gets
That
hit-
might be a caution.
That's gonna be a caution.
That's
That's
gonna have to be a caution. And it looks like the big man is going to take the lead away from 90 before.
I guarantee the admins did not see that.
So yet, and they will go.
Yeah, they're slowing down. It's a manual.
It's a manual caution.
Oh! 07 61 made some contact there. I don't think the 07 realizes it's a manual yet.
Yeah, and if the 07 is somehow, I doubt he can even hear us, but somehow need to send him a message, let him know to rejoin the Discord chat. Joker accidentally kicked him out.
Oh, wow.
Well, that...
Oh, never mind.
That's going to be bad for the 61. They're both going to have damage.
That is definitely did not expect that.
So, he had no idea about the manual. He just decided to
keep her in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at our caution for the second time today beside the stages, and did not expect all the carnage coming out of pit road, but right now it looks like the big man, we talked about his pit road entry, and looks like he's got himself a lead. He passed the 98 before the caution went out, so that's going to give the 61 in the lead of the 98, alongside the 07 of Whitney, and the 8 of Wang Liquin. Yet we've seen Liquin clip the grass as he came out of pit road, said you can only imagine he's trying to be able to fix that mistake from earlier.
I'm not sure if they're going to choose rule this time by. I didn't see the 7 or the 21
like
that were...
one more time. Pit road's open this time.
Pit road is definitely open this time by, and I can only assume that the 61 doesn't have much damage after making contact with the 07 right there.
I don't think it was that much of damage.
Is the 98 going to pits?
I wouldn't see everyone, or I wouldn't...
Imagine just go ahead and go in.
And
I can't believe they did not pit.
wow.
Yeah.
I know it's only been a lap, but...
You'd be surprised. But then again, like I said, tires really don't matter that much on this track. They don't wear. Or at least the left sides don't.
Dude, we got a lap count real quick, just to be able to give an update.
They're on pit road right now. I will let you know as soon as they get off pit road.
Thank you, Brody.
Lap count, we got 33 to go.
Oh, so I guess whenever Skeptic did hit the 61, it gave him 2 seconds of damage, so that's why he came down pit road.
It sounds like the 61 also has some damage. He's just debating on coming down to pit road or not, and decided not to.
I don't know why the 61 wouldn't come down there. I know track position, but 2 seconds of damage is a lot, especially at a track like this. Those other 3 cars he's racing are so good. I just don't think you can afford to have that damage.
Yeah, I agree. And it looks like the 8 machine, the Rady guy asked us who our picks was. I went with the 98 of Skywalker. Mayhem, you went with
the 8 car.
The 8 car. Fluffy, you went with
the 61.
And Brody, you went with as well the 98, right?
No, I went with the 07. We all had different picks.
We all had different picks there, right? So Rady God just Rady God said yes. I like the 8.
Here we go. Choose cone here.
Choose cone. You can only think about the 98 trying to be able to stick his inside. That's the only thing he needs to do right now. And I believe he is.
Tell you what, that 8 and the 07 both chose the outside lane. The 8's going to be even with the 98 here.
That's going to benefit them. Just because the 20 stayed on the bottom.
But the problem is, though, is you got the 16 start up at P2, and yet we've seen how much a factor he could play in this race.
Well, I'll be honest, though, those 2 seconds of damage, you got to wonder if that comes into play. If the 16 can just get a good restart, I think they'll be able to pass him on the outside down the backstretch.
And we also got a comment from Ubi. He said, I definitely would have pit.
So, if I remember correctly, the 16 did not get a good launch. The last manual restart.
No, he did
So,
not.
that could shake things up for the outside lane.
That should make things very, very interesting going up into this restart. Our third restart today, we only had 2 manual cautions, but yet we're getting ready to go green flag racing this time by. Let's see, and they're going green flags in the air.
Here they go.
61 got himself a good restart, definitely something he needs. The 16 did not.
Those 7's
in a lot of trouble after that restart. He's dead last right now.
Oh, jeez.
98's not waiting around. He pushed that 16 car right out of the way. He's trying to go.
Yeah.
And the 98
8 will follow him.
Oh! Hard block from the 98 right there.
The 98.
Yeah, the 8's going to drive him into the corner right here.
61 car, great restart. He's kind of pulled away a little bit.
He's definitely trying to pull away right now.
He just needs to manage the draft right now, work both lanes since there's still 2.
Trying to be able to block both lanes if I was him, but yeah, it looked like he's doing a very, very good job holding that lead right now. And the 98, you can only imagine what's going through their minds. They have to work together to be able to approach the 61. And that is not the case. They're still side-by-side racing. The 8 is trying to make it 3 wide, and he's about did it.
Oh! That's going to be a bad corner for everyone, though. Again, that helped the 61 drive away.
Yep, this is some awesome
the 20!
Oh, the 20!
Oh!
The 20! The 13 are definitely... Does 20 hit the wall?
I don't know if that's going to be a manual or not. I don't think so.
Oh,
98 went to the wall!
Wow!
Close.
16 definitely threw him in the wall.
No, 7's back in the race.
Yep.
He started last after that restart right now, but yeah, he's looking very, very good. But the only question is who can be able to approach the big man 61.
Oh, contact!
Just going to drive into the 98 right here. They think it's go time right now. That's all I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, he's side drafting him.
Oh!
Oh, there's... Oh,
there you go.
Manual.
They're right. That's going to be a manual.
Cabinator just squeezes through. That was funny.
Wow.
I don't know how he didn't hit anything in that corner.
Wow.
And it's our championship for somehow get back up front.
Wow.
Hey, quick question. We got asked 25 laps to go. Somebody asked.
27.
27.
Now we're getting down to 25.
I still don't think you can save enough here. If we get one more yellow,
you should definitely
maybe
pit though.
Yeah.
Man, this is a really interesting story.
This is the absolute last time, or not the absolute last time, but this is one of the last times that you're gonna be able to make adjustments on your car.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a no-brainer to pit.
Yeah, let's get really, really interesting. Green flag is
61 car.
back. Green flag is back up in the air. 61 is definitely in the lead over the 8, the 07, and the 98. The 07 has to make a move. He has to be able to make a move right now and be able to see what he can do. We've seen he's got the speed. The question is, can he be able to get adjusted?
Oh, that 98, he got a good run.
The 98's pushing the 8.
Gonna clear the 07.
And the
8 car on the outside, but the 98's going to take the inside.
Brody, you got a comment? Somebody said, "What's up?"
Who's that?
MBD, you got dropped.
MBD, are you racing? That is the question.
But yeah, right
are
now.
Are you racing tonight?
Ooh.
Even if he shows up, that is not.
It's gonna it's gonna very interesting right now. The 98's trying everything he can to be able to slowly approach the 61. He's got the draft.
I miss my little friend from Toyota.
He's got the draft, but yeah, he needs to execute right now. But the 07 slowly makes things very interesting. He said we will see, but right now the 07 slowly. This is gonna get dicey up here, especially with our top 4.
Yeah, 98 side drafting hard.
The 07's got the left rear corner of the 61.
Ooh.
Man, this is good.
They're all gonna wreck each other. They're
only one that's not is the 61.
Here comes that 20 car. He's back in the picture.
Yep.
Oh, 8 car got the apron.
The 20 will muscle him up the track.
Wow.
Well, it looked like the 8 got the apron, hit the 98, checked up, and the 20 just drove.
That's gonna.
He kind of had nowhere to go.
The 98 is not gonna be happy about this one.
Neither will the 8.
Nope.
Here comes the 07 for the lead.
The 20 car is definitely showing he don't care to make any enemies right now, especially in the championship situation. Could cost him a championship, but yet could we get another caution before the end of the race? But right now, the 61 is in the lead. You see the 07. The 07 is trying to be able to capitalize and move. Here comes the 20 car again. If Gavin Air, he's been all over the top 4 throughout the whole race, and he's trying to make
20 to go.
20 to go.
98 will... Oh, this is some great racing. I can't help but smile, man.
Oh, 13 ran the 98 all the way down the track on the backstretch there.
Wang will take it 3 wide. We'll go through the middle.
Let's go ahead and
I cannot believe that move worked.
So the 61 and the 20 are 1-2 right now. I would not be surprised if that 20 car makes life very hard for these other 3 chase guys behind him.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I think you're right. Those teammates.
I agree.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The 61 and 20. They are
Looks
teammates.
like 20's pulling right up in front of the 7. Or the 07, I should say.
Brody, if you're the 07 car, how quickly are you going to move this 20 car?
Oh,
as soon as he gets his bumper.
Yeah, you're gonna use every single opportunity that you have. That the 98 and 8 are not on your back bumper right now.
Well, they're
coming up fast.
They're coming.
20 car killed the 07 with a hard block into 3, really hurt him off 4.
Yeah. We should be, what, 18 to go?
So I think we're getting down to 17 this time by.
17 this time by. And yet they still have plenty of fuel, or they're going to have to make one more stop before the end of the race, right?
The 07 run the 20 up the track here.
Looks like the
That actually really helped the 8 car. He got the best run off the corner. He's going to make it 4 wide down the straightaway here.
The 8's going to clip the grass right there. If we're going to get to the 8 machine, if we can, right there.
Sounds like.
Tell you what, that 8 car keeps hitting the apron. Every time he enters that corner low, he hits the apron.
What'd you say there, Fluffy?
It sounds like the 20 is backing out a little bit just to give him some room.
Yeah.
A little bit in the race chatter. He said he came to his senses finally. Said, "Okay."
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely going to be a close one right now. You can only imagine what's going through the minds. The 07 and the 98 and the 8 are trying to be able to approach that 61 machine. The 61 has led the most laps in this race so far. You know, after he got himself an early mistake on stage 1, he saved enough fuel to be able to get a chance to be up in the top 5. And now he's looking very, very good after stage 2, don't you think, guys?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is a track. Now you just want to be out in the lead. There's no reason to fade back he can block any person that comes up to him.
I still don't believe they're going to have enough fuel to be able to make it to the end of the race.
No chance. No chance. So now you gotta watch if the 07 98 are working together real well. They're starting to close in on the 61 car, but if the 8 car, he's kind of hanging on. And when you guys get up to each other, that 8 car is going to be right there. So this thing isn't even close to over yet.
I believe 14 to go.
14 to go up in this race. You got to think, could they be able to get a chance to save as much fuel as they can? I was getting ready to say that. I asked, Ubi said, can they possibly save enough fuel? That is a very good question.
No, they can't save enough. But my question to this, just to Brody and Fluffy, is if you're that 8 car right now, you're in 4th place, do you maybe take a chance and come in? Do you make sure you're the first car to come in and get those 2 tires? Or do you maybe stay out as long as you can?
That's always a good strategy, but, you know, with him riding right behind the leaders, it would make a lot of sense to, you know, follow them, those leaders down on the pit road and get a good entry and get right back onto their bumper.
I agree.
Sounds like the 98's going to be coming to pit road.
We see.
There he is, slow down. He's the first car.
Oh,
he spins!
Oh!
He spins!
Oh!
Where is he? Wow!
Nobody hit him. Oh, that is fatal. That is huge.
Andy pit too early just because of how much fuel you'll get from the certain cans.
That is a costly move right there from 98. Ugh.
We will not see the 07 At least the 07, we won't see him come down to pit road until lap 91 probably.
And that's going to put the 98
Yeah,
lap down
there
after
you-
that move right there. That's going to make the 98 a lap down.
And we talked about it, the pressure of coming down onto pit road, trying to make up everything you can. He knows he's in third place. He knows if he can just get half a second, he'll be the leader.
Yeah, I
Just push
definitely
it a
would
little
have been
too
the
hard.
first one, but would have waited about 2 or 3 laps more.
That's the scariest thing to do right there. Be the first one on the pit road with 10 laps to go.
And then especially spawning out.
Here
going
goes
to
the
pit
8.
road.
He's coming in. He got a
He's coming.
great entry.
And yet we're going to go to the 8 real quick of
13
Wayne.
made up some time.
Yeah,
Got
so,
ice in his veins right there.
you know, the only question is, can the 61 of Big Man and the 07 of Woody go to the pit this time, joining the 8?
Well, right now, they just need to put down, while they're both on the track, they need to put down some great laps to make sure they're going to stay in front.
Oh,
And the
61, he's coming in. He had some contact with the 07 too.
The 07 is going to
Now
stay
the
out.
07 will, I guarantee you, he will come down next lap.
Potentially get a chance to lap the 61 and maybe the 8 if the 8 don't come out before then.
Well, the 8 just got off
Potentially.
pit road.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Sounds like Skeptic's going to be coming this time.
We're going to keep an eye on Skeptic right now, and then I think that might be
Yeah, the 8 car is a whole corner, almost a whole straightaway ahead of the 98.
He owed
07, oh, that was, he might have come on too fast, I'll be honest. The 7
yeah,
car
it
definitely sped.
can we get a quick lap count right here, real quick, guys?
Here, I can
We
I
got
can check.
8
I
to
can
go
check with
here.
you right here.
8 to go. So that's if we can figure out who our leader is, I think it might
He
be.
got it. He got it. Woed down. I can confirm the 07 is good on pit road.
Wow.
So now we gotta watch this 8 car. This 8 car, he's on the backstretch. I think he's gonna have the lead. He's coming through 3 and 4 right now.
But yet,
07
Yeah,
coming off pit
07's
road.
coming off. It's gonna be close. The 61. Would the 61 not be the leader?
I think the 61 is the leader.
Oh, 61. Yeah, 61 had a great entry.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely did. And it looks like the big man.
He's behind him though.
No. I think.
I will tell you what happened right there. Skeptic
Ooh.
stayed out long enough just to take one can, which will give you 9 laps in this scenario.
I don't think the 61 is in the lead though. I think the 07 is still in the lead.
Yeah.
61 car's
Yep,
coming
they're
on the
battling for
outside
the
though.
lead. They just need to make sure that that 8 car does not make up enough ground for the 8 car to get back up there and have a
They're
chance
side
at
by
this title.
side. They're side by side.
I'll tell you what though, they can't worry about that.
If someone can let me know when we got 5 to go, that'd be really awesome right now.
Yeah,
Will
we
do.
got it.
Oh, we got you.
All right.
7 to
Big up.
well, it'll be 6 to go this
6
time
to
by.
go.
What's
6 to
the
go.
13 strategy? He seems to be showing in the lead.
13 might just
Not
be staying
anymore.
out as long
Not
as he
anymore.
can.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
He was hoping.
Right now, the 07 is trying to be able to hold that lead from the 61. The 61 is not giving any room for his money right there. The 07 is
61 needs
With
clear.
them running, yeah, with them running side by side, it's giving the 8 car a real good shot.
I don't know though, that 8 car is still over a second and a half behind though. I'm watching the splits. He's been 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds back. He's not really gaining.
You're right about that.
We should be 5 to go here now, don't you think?
Yep, 5 to go.
Yep, 5 to go.
5 to go in this race. This is our championship for right now. It looks like Skeptic Woody is in the lead from the big man, Wayne Liquin, and the 98 of Skywalker.
Oh, 61.
61 is trying to be able to hold a move right there on the 07. 07 is doing everything he can to block the 61 as much as he can.
Let me ask you guys, Fluffy and Brody, if you're the 61 car right here, where are you looking to make the move on the 07 car?
You're gonna
Last
wanna,
lap.
yeah, it's gonna come down the last lap, and you honestly don't want that. You know, as that second place driver, you're like, well, you know, I got one more shot at this, so here goes nothing. He's gonna want to back up 1 and 2. He's gonna want to back up and get a really nice run with the draft, and try to get to the inside. He's gonna block it, and you're just gonna have to try to wheel him out on the outside.
we're 4
Tell
to
you
go.
what, this
Go ahead.
07 starting to drive away a little bit. 61's got to be careful here.
And then I think we're 4 to go right now in this race. Right now, the 07 is in the lead in the championship 4 of the 61, the big man. What is the 07 doing?
Breaking the draft.
Trying to break that draft so hard.
Did everything he can. I think the 61 needs to come up a little bit higher. Just get a. I don't know. He's cutting the track really well, and.
But here comes the 8 car. The 8 car is definitely trying to be able to slowly approach there with 3 to go.
He's going to need some sort of contact if he wants a chance at this. Right now, he's just kind of riding around behind.
Yep.
He's just hoping something happens because he doesn't have a chance.
Skeptic is turning perfect laps right now.
I think we should.
Coming this time, 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go. This will determine who will be our champion right now. Right now, the 07 is Skeptic Woody. He's been doing very, very good. He's been staying behind our top 3, but he's looking very, very good right now. He needs to be able to block the 61 as much as he can for him to be able to win this championship. Going through the final time at turn 1 and 2, he seems like he's got a good turn right there, guys.
Oh, he's high. Ooh, I thought he might get the wall. 61 is just not getting any run off the corner right now.
They're making jokes about his controller dying, him slipping off of there.
going through the final turn, and turn 3 and 4, and the 07, he's looking very, very good. And the 07 is going to be our NASCAR Xfinity champion.
Wow.
He's gonna hurry up and do some burnouts right here.
Congratulations to Skeptic Woody. He is our Xfinity champion.
That was awesome. That was an incredible race.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's everything you could have hoped for.
Yep.
Awesome race.
And
That came down to just Skeptic running like perfect laps those last 10 laps.
Wow. Man, what a...
And we got to interview the 61 and the 07. I mean, those guys. Wow.
perfect pit stops. I don't know what went wrong on the 8's pit stop, but that just costed him the race.
07.
You gotta remember the 8 was a little bit behind too. Him and the 98
It's true.
kind of got caught up in that pack.
He wasn't a whole 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Can somebody get our top 3 in the championship? And yet we definitely got to give credit where credit's due. In the 98, he did everything he could. Bad pit road entry right there, but yet we have our Xfinity champion, Skeptic Woody. Congratulations to him.
Man, that's incredible. What a race. I still can't get over how good of a race that was.
Yes.
What a race right there. What an amazing race. Congratulations to our championship 4. Great racing, guys. Great racing.
You'd love to see the success out of such a young driver.
It's definitely awesome.
Well, I believe in this crowd, Skeptic would be considered one of the old men.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this, you don't really have to have a driver's license.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mayhem.
Yeah, what's up?
I got some exciting news.
What's up?
What is it?
Both of my teammates are racing this race. I'm so happy.
What do you mean?
Crab and Tiger are coming.
Oh, Tiger's racing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's great. Now I got to deal with 15 Chevys.
Yep.
Look at that. Our championship driver has joined us.
How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. That was good. That was a really, really close
I just
finish.
want to say before we start anything, Skeptic was my pick, and I called it in the pre-race.
You did.
Hey, I will say the 2-star stop. That is what gave
You're
me
welcome.
the win.
You're
Also,
welcome.
that and blocking Big Man when he was going 20 miles an hour faster on the backstretch.
Yeah, we saw that.
Wow.
So real quick,
Lifted your rear end right up.
A little bit.
So real quick, I gotta ask you one question. Though we see you do a lot of great moves, but yet, did you want to wait to be able to make the pass, or did you want to stay behind them, wait for them to make a mistake?
I mean, throughout the race, if there were people in front of me battling, I have put myself in so many positions where I get wrecked if I try to push the envelope and make it 3 wide. So I just wait for everyone else to everyone else to do their thing and see if they mess up.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Skeptic. On those last 5 laps or so, you turned absolutely incredible laps. You didn't miss anything. How nervous were you? How hard was that, knowing everything was on the line there?
I mean, I was just worried about Big Man. I'm surprised I turned fast laps because my eyes were on the rearview mirror the whole time, so I was lucky.
Oh, man. Do we got Big Man here? I think we got Wayne. We got our champion up here, and I think Wayne. I gotta talk to you real quick, man. Definitely had a rough race right there. Tell us your thoughts right now, dude.
I don't think it was that bad. I was there. 98 pit in front of me, and I should have went up, but I had to slow down a little bit. I lost a lot of time there. And then coming into pit road, I was a little too conservative on the speed. That lost me more time, but other than that, we were all there. We were all there.
Yeah. Somebody get Skywalker and Big Man here if they want to be able to have any comments and get a chance to ask them a couple of questions. If not, that's okay.
They both took off to the haulers. I think they might be gassing and going.
Oh.
But I will check.
There's QSA.
Hey, drivers.
Hey,
There he is.
there he is.
I tell you what, man, I thought you had the fastest car in that 98 car. You looked so good throughout the race, and just what happened on that final pit stop? You just get in a little too hot, hit the apron wrong. What happened?
Well, dude, the spin didn't even make a difference. I took 4 tires there. That's what put me behind. I tried to pit early and take 4 instead of the 2. I figured they would take 2, so I thought I'd be able to make up the time with those 4 tires, and I was wrong. So I finished about exactly a 2-tire pit stop time length behind, and that's what it was.
Man,
That's a bummer.
but hey,
It
regardless,
is, man. Tough call.
hey, the way I see it is though is that you all did an amazing job. Don't be down on yourselves. You guys gave it everything you had, and in the most amazing championship races we've seen. So yeah, definitely want to send a congratulations to all of you guys, everything that you've done, and definitely congratulations to our Xfinity champion, Skeptic Witty. Congratulations, man. Okay, man. I think
Thank you.
The Cup Series.
Hey,
go ahead.
in about 30 minutes, my wheel pedals, PlayStation 4, and TV are going to be on eBay. If you want to go to my account, send me an offer.
He left it all on the line.
Send me an offer. If someone
You
buys
better
it,
sign
I
it.
won't return next season. So, it's going to be autographed. I'll send in some merchandise.
Hey, I do got one good comment. Man, tomorrow I think the Cup Series is looking a lot brighter with the talent that we have here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I could race for Fluffy in the 34 car. Or I could stay for a season. It's hard to say.
You're gonna be waiting for 2 hours to figure out where you're gonna go.
Yep. Why?
We still got 2 hours left until free agency
I gotta
starts.
ask you, QSA. I mean, obviously this impacts me and Fluffy in here, but coming home in 5th place, we talked about it before the race. You feel like if you come back next year, it's a redemption tour to win the championship, or do you feel like you've accomplished everything you need to?
Well, considering I only raced half the season and got pretty much me, Kyle, and Skeptic really only raced about half the season, and we were 75% of the championship for. I feel like it's not that hard, so I don't know. We'll see where if I stayed, I feel like the points could definitely not even be close. So
But
I don't know.
But
Xfinity
there's some
drivers
free
next year
agent
better listen to
drivers
that.
that are-
That's bulletin board material.
That's true, and from what I was seeing from those free agents, there's not enough Cup seats for all of them. So I think we're gonna have some like Cup-worthy free agents down in Xfinity trying to, race their way into hot seats.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some good Hennessy Xfinity drivers next season. So
Definitely. Well,
it's my competition.
I hate to have to break this interview shortly, but yeah, we gotta get ready for our next race. Congratulations to you, Woody, on being the Xfinity Championship. Congratulations to our championship 4. They did an amazing job. Great race, and we'll see you guys next season.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
I'm out.
Thanks.
See you guys later.
Gotta
Congratulations.
post poop
Yes, sir.
race and gotta change my socks.
Hey,
The trick
man.
is to do it after
Undies too.
Skywalker.
Way to celebrate.
All right.
Hey, and hey, Kevin Daltor, if you hear this, you suck. All right. So I'll see you guys later.
I see him. I see him
Alright.
typing in there.
I'm out of here, boys. Later.
Alrighty. All right.
Well, he told me
Alrighty.
walk in there like a big dick in a locker.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Let's go to our party. Let's go get
Yeah.
ready for this race.
I just want to say, though, I had a great time in the booth with you guys, and hopefully next year, if my schedule allows it, I'd love to do this on a more regular basis. I had so much fun. You guys are awesome.
Hey, we appreciate
you as well.
We appreciate you joining us, and it was great to get a chance to call this race with you, man. Glad to get a chance to talk to you, man.
All right.
hey, Dirty,
don't
when you
roast
gonna-
me too hard when I spin on pit road in the cup race. Just don't say anything about it. All right.
All right. Hey, make sure you guys stay tuned for the channel. I'm getting ready to end this, and then we'll get ready for our Cup Series. So yet, do not go anywhere yet. I will be going live just in the nick of time. Okay.